The other thing is we don't have to do the intro and stuff because
Okay.
we still have the intro. We can
Okay.
just go into like,
Hell in
do
the Cell.
do you want to do Hell in a Cell first, or do you want to do Bound for Glory first?
Let's go do Bound for Glory. So
Okay.
it already started. So, all right. So we're gonna do two reviews. One for Bound for Glory. Bound for Glory would be like more of a what to watch on it because I know you didn't get to finish it, right?
Yeah, I just realized I could watch it today. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll say what to watch on it, what to look for on it, and just it's a good pay per view. It was a good pay per view. The only thing I didn't feel, and I think you said that you enjoyed it, was the EC3 versus Moose.
Hmm.
I didn't care for the match. I think
I liked it. I liked it.
I think if it was someone else that could carry a tune and carry emotion, I think
Hmm.
I would enjoyed it more. But Moose is a robotic dude, I
He's
guess.
like we said before. He's got a case of the mumble mouth.
Yeah, so I couldn't take his story great. Like it was just like whatever. But Bound for Glory was a great pay per view. It had some really good matches. One thing I'll say about Impact been killing it. They've been fucking doing some great shows. They've been using the characters right. They've been using a lot of their wrestlers right. I love this Eric Young we getting there. I like the Rich Swan. We got a main eventer Rich Swan. We have the X
Naked face.
Division. Huh?
That's weird. Naked face, Rich Swan.
That was weird. Yeah, that was weird. He looked kind of like a hobo.
He looked like somebody else. I didn't know who that dude was.
Yeah, I'm like, you could cut your hair a little bit, not the beard. Leave the beard. Like his hair is all fucked up.
Oh, I see. Again, he did he do something different with it? Because I remember his dreads.
Yeah,
He
but he
changed
has
it.
like really thick dreads and like they look like they're not. He looked like he don't tame them enough times. That's what it looks like. So I'll run down the card and I'll just tell you some matches to look forward to. The Radicals versus the Deaners was a decent, okay match. Radicals are a fun tag team to watch. They got very high flying and everything.
Hmm.
The six-way scramble for the the X Division title. You had Willie Mack, you had Bay, you had I always forget the champion's name. Raju,
Uh huh.
Jordan Grace, TJP, and Trey Miguel.
Yep.
That match was good. It was
Yes. It
real
was.
fun. I kind of wanted Jordan Grace to win. That was my pick to win this.
Yeah.
She's brutal.
Yeah. Dude, she was slamming dudes left and right. She had a spot where she like it looked like she did a brain bust on something. Like,
Yeah.
dude, she's awesome.
Yeah, so you had that. That was a really fun match. Raju won. He retained his X Division title. I actually been digging him as X Division champ. He's been kind of a dick, and it's been enjoyable.
Hmm.
The Bound for Glory Call Your Shot Gauntlet match, which was kind of like a battle royal, which the last two contestants had a one-on-one match.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Shit.
Hmm. I will just say it was hilarious to see Brian Myers use Hornswoggle as a battering ram to eliminate somebody. I do love the little mini tribute to Road Warrior Animal
Yeah.
and the Doomsday device.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think Myers was like the MVP of that match.
Oh, but just going on about him using Swoggle as a battering ram, and then his record breaking eliminations, but also I like the little mini tribute to Animal
Yeah.
and the Road Warriors in general with the mini ass Doomsday device that he. Oh, I was like,
Oh,
oh god.
yeah, and then Tommy Dreamer came in as Animal with the Animal.
Yes, I mean he stood up. What was it? He put Myers on Swoggle's back,
Yeah.
which is like nothing.
Yeah,
That was awesome, dude.
that was fun. It was a really good match. Again, Heath, I think Myers eliminated the most. Heath got hurt. When he came in. I think the ass kick. He tore. I think he tore his groin, or I think he pulled his groin. Because after that, he wasn't the same.
All right, all right.
And see, I have a feeling Heath was supposed to be the winner of the match, but luckily, they took in consideration that there's shit that happens, and they actually made it as in if Rhino or Heath win, Heath gets a contract.
Nice.
So that's why Rhino took the match.
Yes, sir.
So Rhino has opportunity for any title he wants after this.
Cool, cool.
Then we had the EC3 Moose match. Again, I couldn't get into it. I saw what they're going for it, but I didn't really care about the narrative of it. So and Moose just didn't sell it for me. So I kind of wish it was just a regular match. I think them two could have had a really good match.
Yeah, I just liked how it looked. It was all grungy and dark and dirty.
Yeah.
And EC3's character has been pretty good
Yeah.
all the way up to this point. So I like the new vision that he has. So I thought it was cool that he's like, all right, he has followers that help him, and he has his own underground arena. All right, so this dude is dope. I just thought like the little back and forth they had was fine, but I was just more into actually just seeing EC3 and what his new characters develop into.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like the only thing is, I wanted to see him wrestle. I wanted to see what new arsenal he's gonna have and how he's gonna feel the ring, because he kind of had a way of wrestling as it is. So I wanted to see that more, and I think that's the reason why I didn't care for the match. So.
Oh, I just like how I love at the end too how they carried him out of the ring. He's like a fall of Messiah. All right.
Yeah. Then you had Eddie Edwards versus Ken Shamrock with Sam Callahan on his corner. Ken Shamrock is the winner with the ankle lock. I had to rewatch this because I kind of fell asleep on it the first time, so I rewatched it. It was a really hard hitting match, but Ken Shamrock, he can't barely move. So when he moves like hot, like with all his upper body, like he can't bend. He kind of moves like Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy can't bend his that's his top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So he just weirds it out. But the match was good. It was very hard hitting. It was fun to watch.
Cool.
I'm little by little. I'm liking Eddie Edwards a little more. I'm not a big fan of him. So, but as I've been watching Impact lately, I've been watching a lot of stuff, and he's been pretty solid. He just looks like he could been hit by a train. Because for what I saw, what he looked like before, and then what he looks like now, I'm like, God damn, someone fucked you.
Oh, like his face or something?
Oh, the bat hit like really fucked up his face.
Oh, he's the guy that got hit with the bat. Okay.
That's why him and Sal Callahan will always have like a big rivalry because of that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because Sam Callahan just sold the shit out of it, and like after that, he just took credit for everything.
Yeah.
I meant to fucking knock his ass out.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to remember the guy. I don't remember the guy because I don't watch Impact like that. So I don't know Eddie Edwards. No, Eddie Edwards.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not a fan of him. I don't even know who he is.
Yeah. So.
Because I don't watch the show like that.
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you one thing, and sadly, this is where it's getting to, is that right now, Raw is getting to like the down part of the list of what I want to watch. Impact I like it more than AEW.
Okay.
It's been more consistent. It's been more fun. It has the silliness that we would look forward to as well, and they go full force with it. It has a great talent. It has a great tag team division that no one really looks at. It has an amazing women's division that probably is close to NXT in NXT UK. So, like, they have a lot of things going for it. They have a lot of personalities. They have a lot of the guys that you just want to follow just because you're a fan outside the ring. Then they're pursuing something in this ring, like Brian Myers. Like, I'm a big fan of Brian Myers. So now I'm at me actually getting to see him fully wrestle to his full potential. And I'm looking at him like, yo, why did he never did not know him? He's so fucking good. And it just boggles my mind. It does. It really does.
It shouldn't boggle your mind. That's one rich man's treasure chest over there. That's how it's always been.
But you know what's funny is the fact that Hawkins was trusted. Myers, like, Vince McMahon trusted him. So if there was a person that he wanted to like work on, or if they're coming back from injury and needed to work, or even The Rock, they trusted The Rock with him. Was Brian Myers. They trusted him as a hand. They trusted him in the ring. They trusted him knowing the cues and things like that. But I think the fact that he never fought to be higher than that's what really caused him to be what he was. Same thing with Matt Cardona.
Well,
they didn't really
Matt
fight.
Cardona was
they
trying
really
his
fight
ass off.
No, but he could have been better. He could have did more of a say so to see where he's at. Like, so when people actually say something, sometimes it works. He was one of the dudes that was like, okay, I'll do that then. Okay, I'll do that then. He never fought for a spot. He admits it. He said it. He says it clearly on the cast when he got let go. He was like, yeah, like I could have been more aggressive. I could have been more demanding to what I need and more for certain matches and things like that. But he had his career. He was there. He was getting paid good money, and he had a wrestling podcast that was slowly taking off, and he had a lot of things going. But when you actually have him in the ring, like he was good. He was a good hand, but he also was not. He didn't fight for his position, and that was. I think that was his downfall, is the fact that he never fought his position. So they saw they could just walk all over him.
I guess so, right?
Yeah, but he.
I mean, still, it's
yeah.
He's still at the whim of one not all there billionaire. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a regular situation.
It's true. But I feel like if he would have like put more in the say so, I think he would have had a bigger position, or at least almost more. He'll have more titles, runs, and shit than he did once. Because I feel like he was on par with like Ziggler and Kofi and Miz at that point. Like he had that career, he had that charisma. He got cheered no matter where he was at. He even got cheered over The Rock. So it's like that's a lot to say for individual. Like, and you're not using him to his full potential, kind of thing. Anyway.
Yes, sir.
Yep. The next match was the tag team championship match: Motor City Machine Guns versus the Good Brothers versus the North versus Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. If you don't know who Madman Fulton was, he was one of the original Sanity guys. That disappeared when Killian Dane came.
Got you.
Austin Ace is an interesting guy to watch too. He's pretty fucking good. He has kind of like a Gambit gimmick.
Why he has good luck?
No, he has like he wears a jacket, he has like a stick, and he comes out with a card.
Does he throw it and it blows up?
No, he doesn't blow shit up. I think he'll be arrested if he did.
No, I mean like pyro or something.
You know what? Awesome. I don't think they have the technology to do that.
No. I'm not even mean like make it look real. I just mean he throws a card and like a little pyro goes off. That'd be cool. Stand up on a ramp and do it. You ain't gotta do it in the ring, dog.
Yeah, I don't think they got that in the budget.
Oh shit! Damn.
This was a fantastic tag match. They actually this is the one thing I actually really enjoyed. It was the fact that they wrestled as a tag teams. There was a lot of tag moves. There was a lot of tag saves. There was a lot of timing of saving your guys and things like that. One of the guys got hurt early in the match, so he was out. So the Mortar Machine Guns, he was by himself. One of the guys was by himself, so he's by himself against the other tag teams. The North wins. North is a really good tag team. I started picking up on what they've been doing as well. There's Ethan Page and I forgot the other guy's name, but Ethan Page recently been on the Major Wrestling Figure podcast a lot. He's been doing like vlogs, and he's a big toy collector of the Marvel Legends and shit. So I've been following him more, but I've been actually watching his wrestling, especially with his tag team, the North, and they're really good.
Okay, gotcha.
So we had Deonna Purrazzo for the Knockouts Championship versus she was line up fighting Su Yung instead of Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray, so what I've read and what I found out, she had a quarantine because one of the wrestling events she was at, 2 people tested positive there, so she had to go quarantine.
Okay.
So that's the reason why she never she didn't enter the match. But Su Yung took the title off of Deonna Purrazzo. I was a little disappointed about that because I think Deonna Purrazzo is kicking ass right now. And I think she's having an amazing title run, so I didn't want her to lose the title just yet. But this was a really, really good match. Really, really good women's match, and they kicked ass.
Is this a return of Su Yung?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she was doing that, I was telling you that they had like a reality show.
No, I was watching that.
Yeah.
The Wrestling House.
Yeah. That was great. That was fucking great. I knew that was something that you realized. Like. Yeah.
She did such a good job of not being the other person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know who she is in real life. I have never seen her in anything except for wrestling. So when I saw her, the girl Susie, I had no idea who that was. I was like, who the hell is that? Yeah. And why is she a child? And
yeah,
there you go.
And then the main event was Eric Young versus Rick Strong for the Impact World Championship. The storyline of this was fucking great. I loved the story they kind of gave Eric Young, that he was just talking to himself in different areas. Like he was in a jail cell, talking to himself as a visitor, talking to himself as a cop, and shit like that. It's a really good storyline. They made him very insane and just trying to break motherfuckers, and it made it believable that Rick Swann was not going to wrestle. They really built this, that this was like a career match kind of thing, and this was a hell of a match. Rich Swann wins. He's the new Impact World Champion, and I did not know Su Yung and Rick Swann are married, so they're actually a couple that are the top champions.
I had no idea.
Me either.
Congratulations.
Bound for Glory is great. If you get a chance to watch it, I recommend it, especially the knockouts, the gimmick, the gauntlet battle royal, the women's knockouts, and the world title match. They're all well worth it. Even the tag match. Very good card, very fun pay-per-view. I was very happy with it.
Good.
I'll give it, if I had to review it, I'll give it a A-. There was those little things here and there that it happens, but I think an A- is a good score.
Gotcha. I'll make sure to check the rest of it out though.
Yes. And then next 2 weeks it's Talking Shopomania 2.
And where's that gonna be?
I don't know. Probably fucking Luke Gallows' backyard again.
No. I mean, how can you watch that?
It's gonna be on Fight. I ordered it, so it's gonna be on the Fight TV.
They're gonna show that on a network. Jesus, Scott. Did they show that? Did they show that last one?
Yeah, it's a pay-per-view.
All right.
Yeah, it's like a $10 pay-per-view or something like that.
Good stuff.
So yeah, I'm gonna order it. I actually really enjoyed the first one. I thought it was silly as fuck. So it's like, well, fuck it. I'll support these guys. I like the Good Brothers.
Is Sex Ferguson still a champion? He is, right?
Yeah.
Or is it?
No, he got buried.
No, yeah, he
got buried.
He got buried. It's what is Gallows' the character name? I forget. Chad Too Bad? No.
Chad Too Bad.
Yes.
It's Chad Too Bad,
right?
and Sex Ferguson.
Yeah, so Chad Too Bad is the champ, right? Because wasn't that the last match?
Yeah.
Yes. With Heath and Brian Myers sitting in the lawn chair.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious, dude.
Brian Myers almost.
I love when they
were.
were on top of the limo. I think what was a limo or I think it was the Hummer limo or something like that. And you just hear Gallows just like, God damn it! Why did I buy this thing? Why did I rent this thing? It was really funny.
It was fun. All right, so let's get into Hell in the Cell.
Where you at, Vince?
Yeah, that's the only way I can say it. I always hear Vince McMahon's voice. Good pay-per-view. I enjoyed it. I thought, for the most part, all the matches picked up. They had some few stinkers, but other than that, the show itself was good. The ones that are meant to be good they took the show.
Yeah,
we had the kickoff match. 24/7 champion R-Truth versus Drew Gulak. I wish they actually had more time. I think they could actually really pull off a really good match instead of just a roll-up pin match.
It sucks that that's like the extent of a 24/7 match. They all have to be fast because it's like if you're like me and you don't really think of it as stupid because you remember the hardcore belt, you know you have to have something like that. This is entertainment.
Yeah, I feel like you could have matches. I feel like there should be actually real serious matches. R-Truth could go, Drew Gulak could go. I think they could actually pull off a really good match.
Yes.
I get tired of the roll up. Like it's just predictable after that because you know when shit's gonna happen. You start seeing when people are coming in and things like that, and you're like, oh, here we go. Some of them get rolled up.
They should play clown music whenever the other people come in. I swear. Yes, they have the own doink music. Do it.
Or like what was it? What was the show? Fuck. I don't know. It's an old show. Anyway, R-Truth wins. Give it a 3. It's entertaining.
Poor little Jimmy. He got assaulted.
Yeah.
It's all good. I give it a 3.5. I was laughing during the whole thing.
Drew Gulak assaulted little Jimmy. That's not cool.
Here's the thing about Drew Gulak too is that I've seen him outside of WWE and certain things, and he's also like a jokester. That's the thing that's not really known too much about him. So many people only know him as being a serious guy, submission machine and
Yeah,
whatnot. But he's actually a funny guy,
yeah,
and he likes to do silly things. So it kind of is up his alley. So I don't feel like he's being wasted. It's just that I'd like him to get a championship other than the 24/7 championship.
yeah. Me too.
You know, that's it.
Yeah, I feel like his. I also felt like his cruiserweight title run was short.
Yeah, because they scooped him up. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was a little disappointed with that. Yeah, I feel the 24/7 title should have more matches, actual matches. You can make them hardcore matches. I don't care, but actually have matches. Have R-Truth wrestle. R-Truth still could wrestle.
Yes.
And and then the talent you have going for the 24/7 title, they all could wrestle. So it's like you're just like not showing the talent. Like I would take R-Truth versus Lince Dorado. I think that would be a great match. Grand Mental League versus R-Truth. I would take. Drew Gulak could wrestle them.
Yes.
Tozawa's an amazing wrestler as well. Like you have the talent, use it. I want to see more entertaining matches. I want to see more entertaining full matches of the 24/7 talent, not just the run arounds and the roll off, because you can only do that so much and it just gets tiring. You don't have the. I feel like right now you have some characters, but you don't have the characters that made that title what it was when it was hot. You don't have like the Jake Maverick going like fucking searching for it, making prints and giving papers.
Yeah.
I think Jake Maverick and R-Truth really made that title what it is.
I agree.
So you have it, but you don't have it as a main part as in Drake Maverick was getting the attention. As in you do have Drew Gulak. He did some funny shit as a ninja and things like that. You had Tozawa and his ninja crew. You just threw the Lucha House Party in it just because hey, you're not doing nothing. Oh, you could go after the title. So I feel like bad for them as well. So it's just like whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then yesterday it didn't make sense. It's like, why are you coming out? Like, you're not. It's a tag match.
She told him it was dangerous.
Yeah,
and he still went out there.
Yeah,
because his middle name is Danger. Cornelius. Oh my God! See, Truth is the man. Yeah. I'm sorry, he's just a man.
I want to see more. I just want to see more out of him. I guess.
Yeah,
we're a fan. We're saying that we love what he does, but we want to see more. We want to. We know he could wrestle. And we want to see that.
That's true.
Kicking off Hell in a Cell is the Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns, he defeats Jey Uso in a Hell in a Cell I Quit match. First things first, I felt bad for the rest of the card after this match.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of the building. Because they put on a goddamn show.
It got 46 minutes.
That's awesome. It deserved every minute.
Yeah, and I do not want to take any of those minutes away. Like, I think, again, we've been praising this rivalry a lot on this cast because it is what it is. It is a real. It feels real. It feels natural. It feels like a good rivalry. It feels what the word I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's just natural. It feels like it's authentic.
Yeah, but you also see that it's not just wrestlers remembering to say their lines and coming out with a big promo. It's the fact that you can see that Roman and Jay, and to an extent Jimmy, have put in the work to be invested in how they feel about all the stuff going on. Because it's like this is the first time. Well, he did get a championship match before. Talking about Jay, from Roman. Yeah. So this is the second time, but this is the first time that Jay's being put in the big single spotlight. So you see that he is not taking this as a wasted opportunity. He's going all in, and Roman is doing the same thing. He's like, listen, I got my family in this main event situation, and you could tell he's invested.
Yeah,
that's the difference between a lot of things. Like a lot of wrestlers, you could tell they could do the job. They can flip and dive and do all this and that and entertain us in the ring, but it's that extra level of them being invested in the emotional part of the wrestling. And it's like this is the prime example of I said it when we recorded before. If you give them time, they can tell you a story.
Yeah.
You gave them 47 minutes. They told you a story.
It told you a hell of a story and a lot of emotion and a lot of credit is with Roman Reigns. Like, he showed levels of his character, and I really enjoyed it. I think this match was probably one of the best matches of the year. I think this rivalry's better win match, rivalry of the year, because there's nothing really beating it right now in the whole wrestling world.
All the slammies. Give them all the slammies.
So I will put this storyline over anything AEW, New Japan, anyone has.
I put this over everything WWE's done.
Yeah. And even NXT.
Can you tell me what
NXT?
Can you tell me what? Yeah, I mean, see, NXT is probably the one show that has had an emotional rivalry.
Yeah.
Between like Gargano and Ciampa.
Yeah,
like,
or even Cole and Gargano.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, like, I'll say that would be the closest thing to this, but they're delivering it. And you just built a baby face in Jey Uso. You have a baby face if you use him right after this. This was a hell of a match. This is going to get a 5 stars. I could keep going on and on about this match, but I suggest if you're going to watch one match this week, watch this match.
Yes, definitely. I give it 5 stars as well. This is the match of the show. I said this is my wrestling match of the year, not just for the in-ring action, for everything surrounding it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Next match, I felt bad for the guys because, again, energy sucked out the room. Elias defeats Jeff Hardy by disqualification. Jeff Hardy whacked him with a guitar.
In a generic SmackDown match. It just kind of felt like that. I know they're both on Raw now, but it just felt like a generic match between the two.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It just was not special. And it after that match we just saw, it was like,
Yeah, they needed some fillers. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2.
Yeah, I give it a 2.5. Like I said, it wasn't bad, but I wasn't invested.
Another match that kind of picked up energy because I actually think they did a good job was The Miz defeats Otis to become Money in the Bank.
Yeah, they gave us surprises. They gave us, they broke our hearts. they made you feel during this match. Damn it, Miz! How dare you?
Tucky.
Damn it, Tucky! How dare you as well?
Yeah, Tucky. Tucky gonna get his ass kicked Friday.
I'm interested to see where this goes now.
Yeah, because he magically appears on SmackDown's roster right now.
What? Wow. Didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I was like, wait, he was on Raw. Like, from what I know last week, Tucker was on Raw. And then that's the reason why he had the Lucha mask on and shit like that and all that stuff. That was because he was on Raw. So, magically, yesterday, he's on SmackDown.
That's crazy.
No explanation. That's shit WWE does.
I guess we'll probably get one, and it's probably going to be something including The Miz.
Yeah.
But we have none now, so, yeah.
Yeah. Because the Miz already was on Raw, so it doesn't really affect him. I guess you may see another face that got traded for him. I don't know. Whatever.
They just had the draft. This is so weird.
I don't even want to go into the draft because the draft is just dumb. I'm tired of the drafts. Like, I feel like if you're gonna do another draft, you need GMs. You need a reasoning. You need a strategic reason why you're getting these guys and girls and everything like that. And there's none of that, so I don't care about the draft anymore.
Yeah. It was whack this year.
Yeah. Miz and Otis, I'll give a 4.
I give it a 4, especially for the things that went on outside the ring as well. So
yes.
It was great.
John Morrison, MVP.
Johnny Drip.
He got kicked out too early.
Yeah.
Next match, Sasha Banks defeats Bayley to become the SmackDown Women's Championship in Hell in a Cell. This will be Sasha Banks' first SmackDown Women's Championship, which she became a Grand Slam champ.
That's interesting to know that it's the first championship she had, but all right, congratulations.
SmackDown, because she's been on Raw, yeah.
Yeah, she's always been on Raw. The blue hair was the indication that that's the first time. So,
yeah. So, and this will be her third Hell in a Cell match, and this will be her first win in a Hell in a Cell match.
Yes.
As she won. I think she won the Charlotte one.
Did she?
Yeah, she won the title and then she lost it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, she let's cross our fingers that Sasha Banks gets the title defense.
I mean, you know what? I wouldn't be mad if she lost it back to Bayley, but Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Luckily, the Survivor Series match she's going to be in is not for a title. It's just champion versus champion.
Okay, cool, cool.
So she could win that and be fun. But it still don't count as defense though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they tore the house down. They did an amazing job, especially coming off of the Roman J. I think they did exactly at par. They did their own story. They did their own characters, and again, as much as we are praising Roman and Jay as the rivalry, one of the best rivalries now, Bailey and Sasha Banks has been some of the best women wrestlers of wrestling since the beginning of this year. So the fact that we're getting a full circle with the story, the match was amazing. They beat the shit out of each other. They did everything they needed to do in a Hell in a Cell, and they both kicked ass. I gotta give this a 5 too.
I just realized because of the last match, the only disappointment I have is that the women never go on the cell.
Yeah,
They never go on the cell.
yeah. It was all inside.
No. I know. I'm just saying because the last Hell in a Cell, and then other previous Hell in a Cells do it. Like I'm waiting. Who's gonna do? Who's gonna be the
Charlotte?
first woman?
Well,
to
they
go on the
climbed
cell?
up. They climbed up and went down.
Yeah, but I want to see somebody fight on the top.
Yeah,
Like Big
Charlotte
Boss.
and Sasha.
They did. They fought
Yeah,
on top of the
they
cell.
went up. They went on top, and then they went back down, and then she got knocked
Oh,
off into the table.
okay. So it did happen. They
Yeah,
had the classic. All right, cool.
yeah.
Man, it's been a while since I've seen that match. Then. All
Yeah,
right.
I know Bailey and Sasha didn't go out the cage at all, and then this one, no, Becky and Sasha.
Yes.
Anyway,
I
that
thought
was
Bailey was
when she
hilarious in this
returned.
match.
Yeah,
I thought her innovation was silly. And like how her little traps did the one of her traps didn't work, but the other ones did. I was just like, oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. I love how she had the tape. She asked the ref, "Can you get this for me? I'm all sweaty," and he was like, "No."
she just did a Wile E.
Yeah.
Coyote.
It was so funny. It was like the whole match was good and it was fun too. So like that's why I was invested.
Yeah, so many Acme products that got destroyed.
And just things I never saw.
Yeah.
The two sticks in the chair that almost looked like Sasha lost her head.
Yeah,
Fucking her upside down in a ring thing, getting hit in the back with a kendo stick. That's crazy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Good
They
match. It gets a 5. Like I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
I'm not gonna let Bailey slide though. That 1-0 on that chair looked like a penis. How dare you?
Yep. That's why I got a 5 too, because it was penis. Next match. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to talk about this match. Fuck this match. This is gonna get 0. United States champion Bobby Lashley versus Slapjack.
Just why? Why though? Why Slapjack? What?
Because, all right.
Are you trying to win anything? Like, are you even trying to hurt Bobby Lashley? Like, that's what I'm talking about. You couldn't have sent Dijakovic to fight him? What?
Or Dio Madden.
Yeah, but still, just like
You have
You
two, not one, 2 6'8" guys in your team.
and you send Slapjack. How dare you?
My only, all right. I liked the Ali promo in the beginning. He's pretty much challenged. He put the. You knew who they were going for because there was only one of the Hurt Business that was ready, that had gear on. The rest of them were in the suits, so you knew who was wrestling there. I feel like Ali should have been the one to fight Bobby and take the U.S. title.
I agree. 100%.
That would have gave Retribution leverage. It would have given him life. But no, you're slowly like burning the shit down, and it's getting worse and worse to watch. And
Hey folks, it gets even worse on Monday.
yeah,
You want to see a lady scratch herself in the middle of a ring? Oh boy.
and you know what? I like the new theme music. I like the look. I like especially with Ali in it. He looks pretty sick. I wish he had a white light on his hand.
Okay.
Just because he does the light. So I wish he had the white light and it goes dark.
What I wish though? You know what I do wish? I wish they came from all angles.
Yeah.
like only one of them came from down the ramp, one of them came from one side, the
Like
other
Shield.
side, and the other side.
But that's the thing.
Because
They then be like, oh, there's too much like the Shield.
no, I mean all around though,
Yeah.
because you can't compare it to the Shield because they're not even good.
Yeah.
You can't. It's just like they need something.
Yeah.
They lost everything. They no longer have the element of surprise because they do not come from the back anymore.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that they fucked up with this. Like even if I want to write for this, there's a lot of things you gotta fix in order to do it. You gotta get them on a roll. You gotta get them being dominant. Have them watch the Shield. The Shield is the perfect team for them to watch because how they worked in unison. When they beat someone down, they all beat someone down, and they did not let up. If one went down, the other one was flying at them. The other one was flying. They were like rabid dogs, 100%. You guys have to be like that. Even fucking me and Yin, bite their ankles. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just get them down. But
She could use a chair. She could use weapons, dude.
like they ain't gonna hit you back. You know, in a female.
Exactly.
Take
Exactly.
advantage of that shit. But I feel like they don't know where they want to go with it, and I feel bad because they're talented. Those are 5 really talented individuals. We've seen them all in NXT. Well, a lot of people didn't see Dio Madden in NXT. I have seen him wrestled. I've seen him wrestled in Reality of Wrestling. I've seen him wrestle in NXT at house shows and shit like that. He's quite good as well, and he's a big body. But Dominic Dijakovic, he's a fucking good wrestler. You have Shane Thorne, he's a solid wrestler. Mustafa Ali, he's one of my favorites that I like to see wrestle. I think he's an amazing talent, and I feel like you wasted him in certain ways too because he's such a good promo too.
You're right. But you know what's even more messed up? I'm thinking about it, how you describing everybody. Mia Yim is probably going to be the one that's most wasted because she was like, she was in multiple times in the title scene in NXT, dude.
Yeah.
She's up there. She's a high caliber wrestler. Like why is she? If you like, here's the thing: if you took her out of Retribution and put her in the women's division, she could be in the championship spot in no time.
Yeah,
and it would feel believable because she's that good.
Yeah.
Wasted.
And then, like, honestly, I would say Mercedes Martinez got the lucky end of the stick because she's not part of it no more.
She said, "I want out."
She's back in NXT, and I think she's happy about that. So, it's sad. And then you have 2 guys that are 6'8". Like, how are you gonna use them? How are you gonna have them job out like that? They're fucking 6'8". Like you, McMahon, knowing how much he loves big guys. Those are 2 big motherfuckers, and you're not using them right.
Bobby Lashley more because also in the end of this match,
Yeah.
which he dominated, he proceeds to get jumped for 2 seconds, gets up and whoops everybody's ass.
Yeah.
So again, what did Retribution do? Nothing. They just wasted time. They filled time.
A whole lot of nothing.
It's just it's BS. It's no good. No bueno. All these promos that don't even get to be on television can't save it because he's doing stuff on social media that's better than anything they can write. And it's just like you're wasting it, man.
That's the fucking sad part.
He's not giving up on this. That's the
Yeah.
thing. He's not saying, "Yo, I'm mad they put me in this." No, he asked to be in it, and he's giving his all. And you just beat him every week with some trash. Don't put his promo on TV like he's trash. You got them losing, and you got Mia scratching herself in the. Yo, this is pissing me off how they're wasting these people, dude.
Yeah. Like, there's no excuse. Like, I actually try my best to like give them hope, and each time I go on this cast, I'm like, all right, let's see what they do. Like, I try to find things I like about it to keep it going, and you guys are doing your best job and making me hate this shit that I don't even fucking care about it. And man, and it's sad because the talent, there's good talent there. There's a lot of good talent in that team.
Yes, sir.
How you not have Dijakovic and Dio Mata as a tag team?
I know the new Twin Towers, dude.
Oh man, Shane Thorne is, I think, he's just there. I think he could be like a cruiserweight champion, things like that, but he can't even do shit. He got heavy, so I don't think he could be cruiserweight champ no more.
Oh,
he got a little chunky, man. But he could wrestle. He's a good wrestler and things like that. Or you could even have a big and small. You could have like
new, you could switch out sizes and every configurations. Yeah,
do a New Day thing with them.
It is what it is. And they just don't know what to do.
It's sad. It's sad. I did like the react
Zero.
on Raw. They did the New Day threw cups at the Hurt Business.
Oh, good for them. Shame
Yeah,
on you.
New Day,
Hurting people.
Miss Biggie.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't show with Biggie last week. Yeah, yeah,
Zero
you're
for
gonna be
this
mad.
match. Zero for this match, though.
This is 0. It's a 0, -0.
Yes.
It's worse than a 0.
It's actually hurting people.
And I feel bad for Lashley because you're putting this on his title reign too. Like you could have more competitive matches with him.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Anyway, main event: Randy Orton defeats Drew McIntyre to become the WWE champion. I thought we were gonna get a cash in, but we did not. But coming off of two like a crazy ass Hell in a Cell, I still say this delivered what it needed to deliver, but it wasn't as good as the other two.
I just wasn't invested, so starting off that way, I couldn't give it more than a 4 anyway.
Yeah,
because by this point in the Randy Drew saga, I was already out. I was checked out because it just wasn't compelling after the first match where the Legends ganged up and beat him up, and then we had Splinter Cell Randy murder the Legends.
that was hilarious though.
And then from that point, it was just a Tasmanian devil cloud of Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton fighting.
That's true. Even on Monday.
Yeah, but that's again, that's what I'm saying is like it really dried up.
Yeah.
For me, and so I know it was a good match. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying straight up, I'm giving it a 4.
Yeah.
But my investment level was low.
I'll give it a 4 as well. Like again, there was 2 Hell in a Cell matches that was just straight out clearly better, but they did what they needed to do. They gave you the craziness of going on top of the cell. They came down the cell. They did a big bump. They gave you everything you expect from a Hell in a Cell that the other two didn't. But I felt like the other two didn't need it.
Yeah, I will say props to Randy in character for beating him up outside the ring.
Yeah.
2, luring him on top of the cage, where he had a pipe waiting. Come on, yo, Randy Orton was really on the ring crew. He's like, I'm gonna just put this up here,
just in case. Yeah, I'm like, why would it be like just a random pipe? Like you would think it'd be a wrench or something, just something that had to be fixed.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about Randy Orton thus far this year.
Yeah.
He's so devious. It feels like he would have dressed up as a ring. He was dressed up as a cameraman when the match started.
That is true.
He it feels like he's been going to so many hard lengths to win the championship. And you know what? Give it to him.
Yeah.
Give it to him. I'm not climbing on a Hell in a Cell to plant a stick. It's just to lure another man up there. What if Drew McIntyre didn't go on the cage?
And you're just gonna be up there with a stick.
Exactly. You gonna try to throw it at him?
Yep.
If he dodges it, you screwed.
Because now he got your stick.
So props to Randy. His plan worked out.
You know, I just thought about this now because I remember my reaction when we were watching the Sasha and Bailey. That Bailey was so mad that her chair went outside the ring, and then I'm looking at Sasha going under the ring, and there's over like 50 chairs under there, and I'm like, why are you mad that your chair?
That's her chair with the penis on it. Come on.
I know, but there was like 10 other chairs underneath.
No, she drew that.
Yeah. She likes drawing penises. She's probably Bailey's probably the person that draws penises on cars when it snows.
Yeah, and she'll probably draw one on your face with a marker if you fall asleep around her.
Yeah, be careful with Bailey. Don't trust her.
She's evil.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4. All right. So overall, what do you give Hell in a Cell?
Pay-per-view wise, I give it a 4.
Give it a 4. I had 2
or B plus, if you will. You know.
I would say A minus because I think if you B plus, yeah, it sounds like a B plus. Because I feel the Elias Jeff is a waste. I feel like honestly the R-Truth Gulak, I wanted more of the match. If you're going to give a kickoff match, give them time and let them actually have a match.
Yeah.
And then there's a 0 there. So yeah, B plus. B plus sounds good. Seeing that we're a little in the middle of the week with this New Day podcast. Did you listen to the new one?
No. I usually listen to them on the weekend when I'm at work.
Okay. Baron Saxon's on. It's a really fun cast.
Oh, okay. I did see the clips because I follow them on the socials. So
Yeah. Also, listen to Uncool with Alexa Bliss. She has Tyler Breeze on.
good.
That was
Okay.
really funny.
Gotcha.
Tyler Breeze is fucking hilarious, dude. Yeah, that was a really good one as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess we'll wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't
Uh,
forget to let everybody know we on the Spotify's now. So
yes, definitely catch us on Spotify. Please follow, like our podcast, and give us comments and everything like that. We are on Spotify. We're working on Apple Podcast and Slacker.
oh, Stitcher. I think it is.
Stitcher. We'll probably be on there as well. So we're working on that. But right now, Spotify is our thing. Please follow. Please give it a follow. Like our podcast. Listen to our whole catalog. The whole catalog made it on there as well. So everything is on there. The newest one was the Shell Shock podcast of the first movie. Really, really good listen. We give it just more in depth take on the movie, not just like a play by play, but more what the movie meant to us, kind of thing.
Yes.
It was a good one. I actually liked that one. Follow all our other casts, the Guest But Swear podcast and the Wrestling Babble. Those are weekly casts, and everything else is a monthly cast. So we have a lot of content for you there. Definitely check everything out. And yeah, us on Spotify. Please follow. We're actually doing quite good. We already hit over 300 people following us, and a lot of the casts had been listened to. Like I see the feedback of the cast being listened to. So it's like, good shit. Keep going. Let this keep going.
Yes, sir.
Follow all our social medias. We have the Wrestling Babble and the Wrestling Inc. pages on Facebook. We are very active on there. Any questions, anything that you want to know about or talk about or discussions, we actually do the polls on pay-per-views. We do the polls on Monday Night Raw sometimes when I'm actually interactive on there. But we do a lot of things on there, so definitely check those out. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Twitch TV, YouTube, and SoundCloud, all Mark with the Mic, and Wrestling Inc.
You're right. Yes. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Recycle Nick.
Yep.
Same places Mark just mentioned. Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. Make sure you check out the YouTube if you want to see some video game gameplays. Yes. And check out the WordPress because we're doing video game screenshots. So check that out.
Yes. See the ugly faces of stuff.
Yes. Get the monsters all up in your grill.
Yep. Yeah. Like, subscribe, share, and tell your friends about us. We are a small cast trying to get big, and we really enjoyed the feedback. We really enjoyed the fact that you guys are actually liking and commenting it. We're getting good feedback off of everything, so I'm very happy about that. And it started with the Guess But I Swear. We evolved with the Wrestling Babble, and now we have 6 podcasts that we do. You got I guess better as rare. We got the Wrestling Babble, those are 2. We got the Shell Shock, the Gamer Rage, and Not a Trekkie, and the Morphicast, 6.
Awesome. Make sure you check them all out.
Yes. And always remember, follow the Jinkies since 2 years ago with sandwiches.
You're not supposed to have them.
Oh,
I say 6 feet.
I sent him I found the picture of me drawing Bebop, him as Bebop on his picture.
Oh, okay. What he said?
No, he that's like one of his favorite pictures. Like I remember him because I think I just got the Note phone and I had the pen, so he sent me a picture of him like as his doorman and shit. So I took the picture and I just drew on it, and I just fucking made him look like Bebop. Let me see if I can find it real fast so I can send you before we go. But yeah,
somebody just put up this picture of Randy Orton. I just have to shout that out.
Yeah,
they photoshopped his current face on his old body. Dude, come on now. How you gonna do that to the man? That's a damn shame.
One thing I actually did like the Firefly Funhouse stuff. I did like the only thing I didn't like is the end because. Did you finish to the end?
No, I'm like an hour and a half in. I just got to the Drew versus Miz.
Okay, so I'll wait for you to get there and then I'll tell you. But I did like the Firefly Funhouse. I liked the Alexa Bliss's reaction in there and how she was being used in there. She fucking just killing it. Like I think this character was meant for her kind of thing. So yeah, we'll have all this on our podcast on the Wrestling Babble this weekend, with the weekend wrestling and everything else you need to know. So I just want to send you the Bike Bop picture before we go, it's because I want your reaction on the page.
Damn, that's good. That's real good. I love it.
All right, peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.
Peace. Sam.